Redskins, Bills. Move on to Redskins, Bills right now in Buffalo. Buffalo opens up as 10.5-point favorites quickly to 9.5, although there's just 110 left on the board. That's at bookmaker. The total very low. Opens at 37. We've had to move towards the under, and Pinnacle and Bet Online, are the only books hanging 37s. Every other book hanging 36.5s. Right away, Donnie, and I missed the better number, but I was like, man, the Bills do not have a good enough offense to cover these double-digit spreads, and we've seen it throughout the season. We saw it when the Bengals came to town. We're going to see it again here when the Redskins come to town. I also think they can get under this very low total. Both teams have good defenses. Redskins have been playing better football since Gruden got fired. Donnie Rightside, I'm leaning towards the Redskins, and I'm leaning towards under this very low total. Redskins, Bills. Donnie Rightside, what do you think?
Here's what's hard for us, Jimmy, in this game, because if you're going to project Dwayne Haskins to start, he's so woefully, underprepared to enter into these football games. He's not going to, they're not setting him up to, basically succeed at this early stage in his NFL career. You throw him in the game out of nowhere against, on the road against the Giants. You throw him in a couple games where he's not ready to go in Minnesota. Hey, just get out there and play some football. He obviously can't do it. Now you're going to be in a tough environment. And maybe the worst thing that happened is that the Buffalo Bills got smacked by the Philadelphia Eagles and now are angry and looking to make a comeback this week. Because if I take a look at some team totals out there for the Washington Redskins, we're under 2 touchdowns, 13.5 on one of these New Jersey sports books here that's listed as a team total this weekend for the Washington Redskins. I was even joking a little bit earlier today, Jimmy, saying, if we had like a buy or sell type on the Washington Redskins quarterback, Dwayne Haskins, does he even throw a touchdown pass this week? I actually would say no on that, which would lead me in the direction that I think the Bills might possibly be able to cover. When we're taking a look at young quarterbacks that don't look like they're ready to compete just yet in the NFL, it's hard enough, Jimmy, to, when we get to talk about getting the plays out, getting first downs, moving the football, especially being on the road in a hostile environment. I just don't see the Redskins moving up and down the field with any urgency. I actually would like this game much, much better if we could get Colt McCoy or even Case Keenum under center as opposed to Dwayne Haskins here, Jimmy.
I get it. I get why you'd not want Haskins there. The weather on Sunday at 1 p.m. will be 41 Fahrenheit, 18 miles per hour wind. Partly cloudy. Tormino says Redskins defense has struggled. They made Trubisky look good. Gegard, say, I know he was injured, but we're talking about Aqib Talib. Robert Weimer says total at 36 is right. That's hard to go under with this one, even though it may be the right side. Alex Ramirez liking the Bills to cover. Same with Ziggy Balls. They like the Bills on the spread. Bills not looking good. They're good versus bad teams. Rob Bebenek says Haskins refuses to read the playbook. Lazy in his preparation. Can ask at liking Bills first half. There's the Redskins, Bills.